Welcome back. In this tutorial, we'll show you how to set up and get data from an API in Power BI. We'll start with a popular API called Alpha Vantage, which is free to use and has lots of stock market and financial data. To pull data from the Alpha Vantage API, we first need to get a free API key. To claim a key, you need to fill out a basic form, which is pretty straightforward. It just requires you to enter your status, organization, and email. Next, we want to get the data from the API, but we need to figure out how. Click on the documentation link at the top of the screen. The documentation page is a great place to learn about the data structure and how to retrieve it. Scroll down to the Time Series Daily section, where there is a brief explanation of what the API will return. Scroll down further to see examples of API requests. When you click on the example link, you can see what the API request returns. Now let's pull the stock information for Apple, whose stock symbol is AAPL. So we'll need to make a few changes to the URL. First, change the stock symbol from IBM to Apple. Next, paste the API key that we created earlier. Press Enter to see the data that the API request will return. You can click on the Pretty Print button to clean up how the output looks in the browser. Now we can copy this URL and use it in Power BI. In Power BI, click on the Get Data button and select Web from the pop-up menu. Paste in the URL and then click on the OK button. Here's what the data looks like from the API. The next step is to clean the data. On the right, Power BI has automatically applied steps to try to expand the data for us. However, we want the data in a particular format, so we will remove most of these applied steps starting from Expand Metadata. To remove these applied steps, right-click on Expand Metadata and choose Delete Until End in the pop-up menu. Click on the Delete button to confirm. Now the data starts at the Convert to Table step. Next, click on the record link under the Time Series Daily column. Then click on the Into Table button. Now we have two columns. The first contains the date, and the second contains a record. On the second column, click on the double arrow button on the top right of the value. Select the columns to expand and click on the OK button. Now the data looks usable. Name each of the columns in the table. And then set the data type for each column. We'll set the date column to a date data type. The next four columns we'll set to decimal number. And the trade volume column we'll set to a whole number data type. Now we're done cleaning the data. The last step is to import the data into Power BI. To import the data, click on the Close and Apply button. Once the data has been saved, it will appear on the right under the Data section. Now your Apple stock data is in Power BI and you can start building your reports. If you found this tutorial helpful, please leave a like on this video or subscribe to the channel. You can also support our channel by becoming a member. We've left a membership link in the description below. Thanks again.